In a world filled with forgotten treasures, where every old coin carries a hidden story, 3 presidential dollar coins rise above the rest, wrapped in mystery, power, and history, each one holding secrets that only time can reveal. Imagine holding in your hand the United States presidential $1 coin featuring John Quincy Adams, the 6th president, its golden surface glinting softly under the light, carrying echoes of leadership and legacy. Now picture the Abraham Lincoln presidential dollar, a coin that bears the image of the man who kept a divided nation from tearing apart. Every curve and edge of this coin tells a silent tale of courage and unity. And then comes the John Tyler presidential dollar, a coin born from the turning point of American politics, a leader who changed the course of succession forever. Together, these 3 coins form a golden chain linking America's past to its present. Their design may seem simple, yet hidden within them are secrets that numismatists and collectors have chased for decades. What makes them so rare? Why are experts calling them once-in-a-lifetime finds? And what shocking truth lies beneath their polished surfaces? Stay tuned, because this story is only beginning. Right here on Profit Show. Coin number 1. The United States presidential $1 coin featuring John Quincy Adams begins its story like a quiet whisper from America's golden past. A coin that does not just shine with light, but glows with legacy, history, and the spirit of a leader whose name still echoes through the corridors of time. When you hold this coin in your hand, you are not just holding a piece of metal. You are touching the memory of the nation's 6th president, John Quincy Adams, the man whose intellect shaped American diplomacy, whose vision expanded the borders of freedom, and whose legacy continues to influence the foundations of leadership today. The presidential $1 coin series was created by the United States Mint to honor the great leaders who built this nation, and the John Quincy Adams edition stands out with a quiet elegance that demands respect. The color gleams with a golden warmth created by a mix of manganese brass, giving it that signature glow collectors love to see. Its diameter rests at 26.5 millimeters. Its thickness measures around 2 millimeters, and its weight is 8.1 grams. A perfect balance in the hand, crafted with precision by the Mint's master engravers. When you tilt it under the light, you can see the fine engraving, the powerful face of John Quincy Adams, his name, and the words United States of America inscribed with pride. Every detail feels alive, as if the coin carries the breath of history itself. But the mystery begins when you realize not all of these coins are the same. Hidden among the ordinary ones are a few extraordinary pieces, coins that bear tiny imperfections, minting errors so subtle that most people never notice. Yet these small differences can turn a simple dollar into a collector's dream worth millions. Imagine discovering one of these hidden treasures, perhaps lying forgotten in an old drawer or tucked inside a coin roll untouched for years. At first glance, it looks like every other presidential coin, but as you turn it slowly under the light, you notice something different. A tiny shift in lettering, a soft double strike, a line where there should be none. And that is when your heart skips a beat because you realize you might be holding something legendary. In the world of numismatics, small details decide fortunes, and grading becomes the key to unlocking a coin's real worth. Professional services like PCGs, the Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, the Numismatic Guarantee Company, exist for this very reason. They are the gatekeepers of authenticity, the ones who separate ordinary coins from masterpieces. When a John Quincy Adams presidential dollar earns a grade above Mrs. 65, it already becomes rare. But when it reaches Mrs. 67 or higher, collectors take notice, and if by miracle it achieves Mrs. 70, that perfect grade where not a single flaw exists under magnification, it transforms from a collectible into a masterpiece. PCGs and NGC slabs these coins in airtight holders, sealing their condition forever, giving them a certificate of authenticity, and creating a permanent record that follows the coin wherever it travels. This protection is critical, because even one small fingerprint can change the grade. One scratch can cost thousands, and a single cleaning mistake can strip away the natural patina that collectors value so highly. The patina, that soft layer of age that forms over time, tells its own story. Experts can look at it and see the years of preservation, the air it breathed, the light it saw, and the care it received. That patina can raise the price, giving depth and color that only time can create. But the true legends among John Quincy Adams dollars are the mint error coins, the ones struck with slight misalignments, the ones with double edges, inverted lettering, or weak strikes. These are the rarest of the rare, the kind that make headlines at auctions, because collectors know that error coins are accidents of fate, small mistakes that slipped past the mint's watchful eyes, and now stand as one-of-a-kind marvels. Stories have surfaced of sealed mint rolls containing uncirculated Adams dollars, discovered after decades, each coin shining with untouched perfection. Some collectors even claim that hidden within government vaults are a few prototype strikes, coins made for testing before official release. Their existence whispered about but never confirmed. And this mystery keeps collectors searching, because finding one would mean uncovering a fortune. So how does a coin like this reach a value of $9 million? It is not just condition or metal or even history. It is the convergence of all three. Rarity, provenance, and perfection, when all align, value climbs beyond imagination. The rare John Quincy Adams presidential dollar that reached this incredible valuation came from a private estate, passed quietly between generations until an expert recognized what it truly was. It bore an early mint error, a flawless strike, an unmatched preservation. PCGs graded it near perfect. The auction was held at Heritage Auctions, and the room fell silent as the bids began. 1 million, 2, 3, until the final hammer fell at $9 million, shocking the numismatic world, and inspiring countless treasure hunters to search again. If you are holding one of these coins, the first step is to handle it carefully. Wear cotton gloves, avoid touching its surface, place it inside a soft capsule, and never clean it. Cleaning removes original surfaces and destroys collector value instantly. Next, take it to a professional appraiser or directly to PCGs or NGC for grading. Once authenticated, the coin's details and grade will be added to official population reports, and that certification opens the door to high-end auctions and serious buyers. Selling such a coin should be done through the right channels. Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, or Great Collections are trusted names where millionaire collectors gather. Private dealers can also assist, but always verify credentials. Never rush a sale. Patience is key, because market timing can change everything. During moments when presidential dollars rise in attention, values can skyrocket. Collectors love presidential dollars for their symbolism. And among them, the Adams coin holds a special place, not just for its beauty but for its meaning. John Quincy Adams was known as a man of vision, discipline, and intellect. He believed in building America through knowledge, education, and service. His coin, in many ways, represents that same pursuit of excellence, the search for truth and integrity in a world of fleeting things. And that is what draws collectors, not just wealth, but the feeling of holding something pure, something connected to purpose, and yet the suspense deepens, because some believe a few special strikes were never cataloged, coins that left the mint by accident or during transitional phases. Imagine the possibility that one might still be waiting in a sealed box somewhere, untouched, unseen, glowing faintly under decades of dust, waiting for the right hands to uncover it. If you are watching this right now, maybe you are closer to finding it than you think. Check your collection, your family's old keepsakes, even your pocket change from years past. Treasures have been found in the most unexpected places. And if you find one, you are not just holding a coin, you are holding a chapter of history, a bridge between past and present, a whisper of time that carries the power to change your future. The John Quincy Adams presidential dollar is more than currency. It is art, heritage, and mystery bound together, a perfect reflection of America's early ideals cast forever in metal. So as you listen to this story, take a deep breath and imagine the weight of that coin in your palm, the glow of its surface, the texture of its edges, the quiet sense of awe that fills you as you realize its journey from mint to mystery to legend. And remember, this is only coin number 1, the beginning of a trilogy of wonders. And the next one waiting to be revealed will shake the world of collectors even more. So stay till the end, hit like if this story fascinated you, drop a comment if you have ever found something rare, and most importantly subscribe to Profit Show, because what comes next might just be the discovery of a lifetime. And if you loved this story, send a super thanks to keep the hunt for hidden treasures alive right here on Profit Show, the place where every coin has a story, and every story could be worth millions. Coin number 2, the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Dollar, continues our journey through the hidden treasures of America's most legendary coins, each one whispering secrets from history that collectors have chased for decades. And after exploring the incredible story of the John Quincy Adams Presidential Dollar, which opened the door to a world of mystery and unimaginable value, we now move forward into the life and legacy of the 16th president, Abraham Lincoln, whose image on this coin represents courage, unity, and the unyielding spirit of a nation that faced its greatest trials and emerged stronger. The moment you hold this coin in your hands, you are transported across time, feeling the weight of history pressing through the metal. The manganese brass alloy, giving the coin its distinctive golden glow, catches the light in a way that seems almost magical. Yet the true magic of this coin lies not in its appearance, but in the story it carries. and the rare possibilities hidden within its edges and surfaces. The diameter measures 26.5 millimeters, the thickness 2 millimeters, and the weight 8.1 grams, creating a perfect balance that feels solid and reassuring in the hand. Every ridge and engraving is sharply defined, a testament to the skill of the United States Mint. And as you study Lincoln's profile, you notice the intricate lines, capturing the determination in his eyes, the subtle shape of his face, the deeply etched letters, spelling United States of America, presidential $1 coin, and the date of minting. This is artistry merged with history, and yet, as beautiful as the coin is, the real allure comes from its rarity and the potential errors that make it unique among collectors. Some coins exhibit minor anomalies, a faint die crack, an unusual plancher flaw, a doubled strike, or slight misalignment. These minute differences may seem insignificant to the untrained eye, but to numismatists, they transform an ordinary coin into a legendary treasure. And the suspense builds as we realize that only a handful of these error coins exist in the world, perhaps tucked away in a long-forgotten safe deposit box, a sealed mint roll, or hidden in a private collection, never meant to be seen by the public, yet carrying a secret value that could change a collector's life forever. Professional grading companies, such as PCGs and NGC, play a crucial role in authenticating and evaluating these coins, assigning precise grades like Mrs. 65, Mrs. 67, and Miss 70 for flawless examples. A coin graded Miss 70 represents perfection, not a single imperfection even under magnification, and only a rare few of the Abraham Lincoln presidential dollars ever reach this status, ensuring that when one does appear at auction, it becomes the center of attention and drives competitive bidding. Beyond imagination, the natural patina that develops over time is another key element. Collectors prize this subtle layer of color and texture, reveals the coin's history and authenticity. It is formed by decades of exposure to air, light, and environment, and attempts to clean or polish the coin would destroy its originality, immediately reducing its value, which is why every serious collector knows to handle it with extreme care. Cotton gloves, a magnifying lens, and a soft protective holder are essential to preserve the coin's integrity. And as we move deeper into the coin's story, we discover the fascinating ways its value can rise beyond the ordinary. Its historical significance ties directly to Abraham Lincoln's remarkable life, leadership during the Civil War, and enduring legacy as one of America's most admired presidents. The combination of perfect condition, rarity, mint errors, and historical relevance is what elevates this coin to its staggering $11 million valuation. The suspense intensifies when considering that some of the finest specimens were never circulated, instead remaining sealed in mint packaging for decades, waiting for discovery. The possibility that one may still exist somewhere adds a thrilling sense of adventure to the collector's journey. Every unopened roll could contain the key to fortune, every dusty drawer the path to history, and the anticipation of uncovering one sends shivers through the hearts of numismatists around the world. The process of selling such a coin demands the utmost expertise and caution. Auction houses like Heritage, Stack's Bowers, Legend Rare Coin Auctions, and Great Collections provide secure platforms where verified collectors and investors compete fiercely for the rarest examples. Private dealers specializing in high-value coins also facilitate discreet transactions, ensuring safety and authentication. The grading and slab encapsulation by PCGs and NGC not only confirm authenticity, but also preserve the coin for future generations. The thrill of watching a perfect Abraham Lincoln dollar go under the hammer is unmatched. Imagine the room silent, except for the rising bids, each increment building suspense, 1 million, 2, 3, 4, 5, until the final bid strikes at $11 million, a number so astonishing it solidifies the coin's legendary status and inspires collectors to search even harder for their own treasures. The coin's story is intertwined with America itself. Lincoln's leadership preserved the Union and defined the nation's values. His image on this dollar represents the resilience of a country facing immense challenges. And for collectors, it becomes more than a financial asset. It becomes a tangible connection to history, a piece of the past that carries emotion, heritage, and prestige. The thrill of holding such a coin in your hands is accompanied by the responsibility of preservation. Proper storage is essential, using airtight holders, acid-free envelopes, and climate-controlled conditions to prevent tarnish, corrosion, or accidental damage. Every detail matters. Because condition drives value, and even minor imperfections can dramatically affect auction outcomes. Yet beyond the technical aspects, the coin embodies a narrative of discovery and anticipation. Each collector's journey is filled with suspense, The possibility that the next coin found could surpass the last in rarity or perfection. The adrenaline of finding an error strike or a high-grade specimen hidden in an overlooked collection adds excitement to the search and keeps the numismatic community engaged across forums, social media, and collector meetings. The story of the Abraham Lincoln presidential dollar also teaches patience, meticulous attention to detail, and respect for history. From tracking population reports to analyzing auction results, each decision in acquiring or selling a coin can influence its future valuation. It reminds collectors that true rewards come not from haste, but from understanding market trends, provenance, and authenticity. And as we prepare to reveal coin number 3, the suspense only deepens, because each presidential dollar builds upon the last, creating a trilogy of rare treasures that together embody America's history, each coin like a chapter in an unfolding story of leadership, power, and mystery, inspiring collectors to chase the seemingly impossible, yet achievable dream of owning a coin that carries both financial and historical significance. As you follow this journey, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Profit Show to witness the unfolding saga of presidential dollars, where history, metal, and mystery collide. And if this adventure excites you, send a super thanks to support future discoveries and rare coin explorations, because the story of the Abraham Lincoln presidential dollar is not only about its $11 million value, but about the thrill of discovery, the love of history, and the eternal quest for treasures hidden in plain sight. The coin is a bridge to the past, a symbol of perseverance, and a reminder that every coin has a story, waiting to be uncovered, every scratch avoided, every patina preserved, every auction attended. Builds the legend further for collectors around the world, and the anticipation of uncovering the next high-grade specimen keeps the search alive, inspiring awe, curiosity, and reverence in equal measure. And as coin number 2 joins the tale of coin number 1, the journey grows more thrilling, the trilogy nears completion, and the final revelation of coin number 3 promises to surpass even the most extraordinary expectations in the world of rare presidential dollars. And the excitement, suspense, and passion that collectors feel ensures that every new discovery is a story worth telling. On Profit Show, where every coin has a story, and every story could be worth millions. Coin number 3, the John Tyler presidential dollar, completes our epic journey through America's most extraordinary coins. Following the mysterious John Quincy Adams presidential dollar and the legendary Abraham Lincoln presidential dollar, we now step into the world of the 10th president, John Tyler, whose leadership and complex legacy are immortalized in this rare and highly sought-after presidential dollar coin. The moment you hold the John Tyler coin in your hands, you feel a connection not just to history, but to the spirit of a young nation navigating uncharted waters. The coin itself is crafted from the manganese brass alloy, characteristic of the presidential dollar series, giving it a rich golden glow that gleams under light. The diameter measures 26.5 millimeters, the thickness is 2 millimeters, and the weight 8.1 grams, a perfect balance that makes it feel substantial yet comfortable in the hand. Every ridge, every engraved line is precise and intentional. The portrait of John Tyler on the obverse captures his determined expression. The deeply etched letters, spelling United States of America, presidential $1 coin, and the date mark his place in history. And as we examine the coin closely, we notice that while the design is flawless, the real excitement lies in the hidden possibilities for rarity and minting anomalies. Some coins feature faint die cracks, subtle doubling, slight misalignments, or edge variations that at first glance may appear insignificant. Yet to numismatists, these minute differences transform a standard coin into an object of immense value. The suspense begins to build. When we imagine one of these rare John Tyler coins lying unnoticed in a private collection, perhaps sealed in an envelope for decades, or hidden in a forgotten coin roll, the thrill of discovery is compounded by the knowledge that such coins, when graded professionally by PCGs or NGC, can achieve staggering values. A coin graded Miss 65 is already remarkable, but when perfection is reached at Mrs. 70, it enters a league of its own. These pristine examples are encapsulated in secure slabs, preserving their flawless surfaces and guaranteeing authenticity. Collectors worldwide follow population reports meticulously, tracking how many exist at each grade. And the scarcity of high-grade specimens is what drives the market to the incredible $15 million valuation that this particular John Tyler coin achieved. The story of this coin is intertwined with America's history. John Tyler's presidency was a time of challenges and transition, and holding this coin is like holding a tangible piece of that legacy. It is not just metal. It is history in your hands, the natural patina that develops over decades, enhances the coin's beauty, subtly coloring the surface while indicating its age and authenticity. Collectors know that any cleaning or polishing can destroy value instantly, which is why handling with cotton gloves and storing in airtight protective holders is essential. The coin's provenance is equally crucial. Knowing where it came from, the history of ownership, and the chain of custody all contribute to its market value and desirability. The thrill of uncovering such a coin is unparalleled. Whether it is found in an old family collection, a dusty attic box, or through a chance acquisition at a local coin shop, the suspense never ends. Every discovery has the potential to change the landscape of the collector's market. Rare mint errors magnify this excitement. A slight misstrike, an off-center planche, a faint doubling, or a minor edge anomaly can elevate an ordinary dollar into a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. The professional grading process not only authenticates the coin, but also assigns a grade that reflects its condition, from Mrs. 65 to Mrs. 70, with population reports and historical records ensuring the coin's legitimacy. Every auction is a spectacle. When a high-grade John Tyler coin appears, imagine the room silent, collectors leaning forward, the tension palpable, bids rising in quick succession, 1 million, 2, 3, 4, until the hammer falls at $15 million. A record-breaking moment that cements the coin's status in the annals of numismatics. Yet even as we marvel at this price, the true value of the coin extends beyond dollars. It is a story of history preserved, of artistry and craftsmanship appreciated, of the suspense and thrill that comes with every search, every discovery, every auction for collectors across the world. The John Tyler coin represents the apex of presidential dollar collecting. The handling requires the utmost care, always using cotton gloves, storing in secure capsules, avoiding humidity and direct light, never cleaning the surface, protecting the original patina, and all imperfections, which are actually assets to the coin's value. The market for such coins is highly specialized. Reputable auction houses like Heritage, Stack's Bowers, Legend Rare Coin Auctions, and great collections provide secure environments where collectors can safely bid for these treasures. Private dealers with verified credentials facilitate discreet transactions, ensuring the coin reaches the right hands and retains its value. The thrill of watching this coin move from one collection to another is a mixture of excitement and awe. The story of the John Tyler dollar teaches patience, careful observation, and a deep understanding of history. Each step of acquisition, from research to grading to auction, requires focus and expertise. The suspense deepens as we consider that more undiscovered John Tyler coins may still exist, hidden away in old collections, rolls, or vaults, perhaps even misidentified in circulation, yet carrying the potential to join the ranks of the rarest and most valuable coins in history. This possibility drives collectors forward, inspiring the next generation of numismatists to search, to examine, to study, and to treasure the stories that each coin carries. The trilogy of coins, beginning with John Quincy Adams, continuing through Abraham Lincoln, and culminating with John Tyler, represents more than monetary value. It embodies the continuity of America's leadership, the artistry of the mint, and the suspense of the collector's pursuit. Each coin building upon the last, each discovery heightening the anticipation for the next. And holding the John Tyler coin in all its golden brilliance reminds us why collectors pursue these treasures, why auctions become battlegrounds of history and wealth, and why the passion for numismatics endures across generations. The excitement, suspense, and drama of this coin are not just in the grading, the population reports, or the auction results, but in the story of discovery, the thrill of uncovering something rare, unique, and historically significant. And as we conclude this trilogy, the John Tyler coin ties together the narrative of America's presidential dollar coins. The suspense of finding a rare specimen, the careful preservation of history, the expertise of grading companies, PCGs and NGC, and the breathtaking realization that a coin held carefully in your hand can carry millions of dollars in value, history, and mystery. This coin is more than a dollar. It is a legend. It is the final chapter in a story that began with John Quincy Adams, grew with Abraham Lincoln, and culminates in John Tyler, teaching us that every coin has a story, every story has value, and every discovery brings collectors closer to the thrill, the passion, and the awe of numismatic history. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Profit Show to follow the journey of presidential dollars, where history, mystery, and value collide. And if this adventure inspires you, send a super thanks to support the search for rare coins and the uncovering of treasures hidden in plain sight. Because the John Tyler presidential dollar Coin number 3, valued at $15 million, is not just the end of a story, it is the pinnacle of a collector's dream, the climax of a journey through history, craftsmanship, and suspense, and a reminder that every coin, every minting error, every pristine patina, and every professional grade tells a story that could change the life of a collector forever. A story that continues to unfold as long as coins, collectors, and history endure, here on Profit Show, where every coin has a story, and every story could be worth millions.